Macca's Guides.
Before we get started with today's episode of Completed, a quick sponsored shout out from Full Sail University. Gaming is a huge industry that needs creative individuals to make the next big game. If you want to get involved in the gaming industry, Full Sail University can help you get started. If you want to make video game art, the Game Art undergraduate degree can help you get started with the tools that the professionals use. Prefer coding? Well, there's a game development undergraduate degree for that. And what about mobile gaming? Well, there is a mobile game development graduate program as well. And Full Sail grads have went on to work on games like Far Cry 4, Destiny, and the Call of Duty series. And obviously you'll need all the right tools to succeed, which is why Full Sail students receive a laptop with all of the programs they'll be using. So if you're interested in learning more, please visit the link in the description. Hey guys, Macca here. Welcome to Completed episode number 68. We'll be taking a look at Doom, which released on May 13th, 2016. In this series, I take a few minutes to look at a game that I recently completed, tell you guys about the achievements or trophies, and my time with the game. If you're interested in checking out previous episodes, feel free to click the link in the description or check out the annotation in the top right corner. Before getting into the little mini review, let's go over some of the achievements, how long they took me, how long might you expect to be playing this game in order to complete it. Now, I started this game on May 14th, but only played multiplayer for the first couple days. Then I started the campaign and played for about a week straight, making videos for you guys. And at that point, I should have been just about done. Instead, I left a couple achievements for really late and took about a month to do really easy mop-up, which is why I finished the game on June 20th, taking over 1 month. Now, it did take me 40 hours to complete this game in the game clock, but that's because I played a lot of multiplayer that I didn't need to, and I did every single level a total of 3 times in order to make my 100% walkthrough, which I posted on YouTube. On average, though, it should take the average gamer between 12 and 15 hours to complete this game, as long as they're willing to reference a guide for some of the missables and collectibles if they're struggling. Players will be spending their time unlocking the 33 possible achievements or trophies in the game, 2 of which are for multiplayer, 2 of which are for SnapMap, and the rest are going to be located in campaign and generally pretty easy. The last achievement I did get in the game is called Shareware, which is for creating and publishing a SnapMap. However, I did that almost a full month after actually completing the campaign, which is some of the gameplay you're currently watching. Now, I did actually go on stream to complete the game during my 300,000 GamerScore stream, and this is what it looked like, although, trust me, this is a very anticlimactic achievement. I have 1,000! I have 1,000 in Doom! However, completely ignoring that achievement, you'll get 29 out of the 33 possible achievements or trophies in the campaign mode, which is why I'll give the achievement or trophy difficulty in this game a 3 out of 10. Now, you do need to play a level on one of the harder difficulties, but it can be glitched in a certain way, which makes it a lot easier. Even when it's not possible to be glitched, it's not generally that difficult. Otherwise, you'll just need to complete all 13 of the campaign levels and get all the collectibles, which isn't really that bad. Fun factor wise though, I'm going to give this game a 9 out of 10. It's the best shooter I've played this year, hands down. Now, my relationship with this game has been quite the roller coaster, because when they first announced it, I was pretty hyped. And then when they showed me the first gameplay, I was very disappointed because it looked bland and lifeless. And then the game came out, and it's really good. Doom is the type of game that I've been waiting for a very long time, similar to my best shooter of 2014, which was Wolfenstein: The New Order. This is the perfect pick-up-and-play mindless shooter available on the market, and the gameplay is so fluid and precise. The graphics are great, the sound design is great, the music is great, the gameplay is great, it runs at a beautifully solid frame rate with no hiccups. The game's complete, it's not buggy, it doesn't feel like it's missing modes. This is everything I want from my shooters from now on. Now, I will be the first one to admit that the game's not perfect. I don't imagine the multiplayer standing the test of time and becoming an instant classic. I highly doubt many people will be playing it in months from now, and the actual campaign mode does have quite a few problems, considering its repetitive corridor shooter nature. For those of you who have followed me for many years, you know that my motto is gameplay is king, and that's what this game does really well, even though it has a couple of shortcomings in terms of level design and actual campaign pace. I'm almost always willing to look past small issues in a game if the gameplay feels right, and this is a perfect example of that. And also one of the reasons that I highly highly recommend that you play Doom on whatever console it is that you enjoy. As always, I have included an Amazon.com purchase link for the game if you are interested, as well as the True Achievements game page, the Xbox Achievements guide link, which is actually going to be a PlayStation Trophies guide link this time around, and last but not least, a special shout out to all of the people on Patreon who support me, including but not limited to Cupcake84, The Gigs, and a Lemon Cupcake. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I see you guys next time. Peace.